It's a new day as we board the bus to leave Zion for our next destination. We'll be heading back west via Las Vegas to Death Valley. But we won't be driving there directly. We'll be taking a little detour through the Grand Canyon. And we won't even be driving. Today's special treat, a flight-seeing excursion over the Grand Canyon. This should be very exciting. But first, a little history from deep in the Novec archives. This isn't our first flight to the Grand Canyon. Way back in 2004, shortly after we were married, we took my two sons on vacation to Las Vegas and joined up in a small group charter flight out to the canyon. It was my first time in a small plane, but the flight was smooth, and as you can see, everybody had a fine time. The plane landed at the west rim of the canyon, and we had time to walk around, take pictures, and admire the stunning natural beauty. Here's a stunning natural beauty. Mark and Judy, 17 and a half years ago, just starting their fabulous adventures. And now it's time for the next adventure. Up, up, and away! It's a little bit of a bumpy ride, but the pilot says not to worry. Well, not like I have any choice now. The views are spectacular, but this is turning into a very bumpy ride. I'm starting to feel sweaty and queasy. I am both elated and nauseated at the same time. The turbulence over the canyon is really severe. At this point, I'm less concerned with the plane going down as Mark throwing up. It took all my willpower not to puke. I looked over at Judy and she seemed fine, but she and everyone else on the plane felt the same way. One poor guy did lose his breakfast. Lucky for us, he was on the other plane. We get a nice view of Hoover Dam and make a few passes over Lake Mead, created when the dam plugged up the Colorado River. There's less turbulence outside the canyon, but I'm still not feeling well. As we make our approach for landing, I've never been quite so happy to see Las Vegas. Last flight seeing tour ever. Up next, in part 4, the conclusion of our Desert Oasis tour as our tour bus rolls through the Mojave Desert and we arrive at Death Valley. Click the link below to continue.